Big needy. Huh? Big needy. Okay? But since 2K is not here, all right, we're going to talk about something that was a very lucrative topic over the break. You feel what I'm saying? Which is who gets to eat first, right? This has been a lucrative topic. This has been a topic that has been swirling around the social media camps, the internet world, the dinner tables of the world, the digital dinner tables. You feel me? These are what's happening, right? Who is getting the first meal, right? Who's getting the most? Who eats first, right? Who eats first, right? The kids, the wife, or the husband, right? The man of the house, the woman of the house, or the kids, right? Now, I can only speak from an only child perspective because I am an only child, okay? So, for me, my mom made sure that me and her, if we were the family, we made sure that family dinner was at the table. You know? My thing is, for most of my life, my mom had to pick me up from school. You feel what I'm saying? So, she worked at the casino, MGM Grand. She worked at multiple different, like, fast food restaurants and customer service joints. And, she never missed a meal on the table, especially, living with my grandma too, right? My grandma would get off work and I would get to the crib and she would have dinner on the table and we would all sit at the table and eat, right? Now, there'll be moments where, my grandma might not eat after she cooked, because now that I've gotten into adulthood and understood why parents or grandparents or your OGs always say like, yo, like y'all go ahead, I don't even feel like eating right now, because you done smell all that aroma in the kitchen, you're tired, you're hot. Like I'll be telling my friends every time I cook, I'll be like, y'all go ahead first, you feel me? I'll eat in a minute, because it's like when you in the kitchen whipping it up, you feel me? And I got chefs who know, like chef friends who doing this, making money at that know. Yo, that shit is tiresome. You understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes you do want to, like, you taste your food, right? But after the day is over, after you done, whipped up your meal, like you ain't trying, like you just tired, right? You just, But then the love that everybody has on their face when the food hits their mouth, it's just it's amazing, right? So that's what I always loved about family dinner. You know what I'm saying? Whether that was with me and my grandma, and my mom, me and my mom, me and my grandma, whether that was, Thanksgiving. I loved Thanksgiving, when I was younger, because I loved our family getting together, you know what I'm saying? The kids being in one room, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was those family gatherings that I loved. And in each time, honestly, the women of the house, my grandma and my auntie, rest in peace, who were the matriarchs, right, who were doing the cooking, you understand what I'm saying? They would always it was like a level, right? So the older gentlemen went first. My uncles, who were, more so elderly at the time, right? They've passed on now, rest in peace to them. But, my uncles who were elderly, who were disabled, go first. You understand what I'm saying? Then the kids go first, right? Then the kids go second. Then the adults go. Now, if we talking in a household where it's the husband, wife, and kids, then I'm going to go with, if y'all really trying to structure it right, like, honestly, and shout out to the Might Work Podcast for putting this out. I don't want y'all to eat without me there. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna be that type of man and that type of dad at home. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want y'all to eat when I'm there, and when I'm not there, hold on. You feel me? But I know, like, here's the thing. I'm gonna know that, my job is going to require probably me leaving, probably me coming home late, right? And maybe not even coming home late. I'll probably stay my ass home, build a studio in my house. The fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at some point in time, when you get to a place of notoriety and fame, not even, right? Because I don't think I'm looking for that in a sense. But when you get to a place of people knowing your name, right? Whether they like you or not, and they're commenting and they're sharing and they're engaging, and you become this big thing, right? It's going to get to a point where you like, oh snap, I'm not going to have time for my kids, or I'm not going to have time for my family to sit down and have those family dinners, right? So there's so many elements that can go into the dynamic of this question. You can break this down in so many different ways, right? I think at the end of the day, I would say the man should eat first, right? Or should get the most. You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen, he breaking his back, or even still, like, my thing is, I always thought like women was going to get the first plate or the most. As I said with my aunts and with the women in my family, and just being around my sister friends, period. Like, they're not trying to scarf down food like we trying to scarf down food. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my mom always, like, if she cook a massive meal, I feel like if any woman cooks a massive meal, they're trying to get that shit away. You real talk. So it's like, it's not a bad thing that women are always last. It's like, yo, we cooked. We really don't, like, we gonna eat, but we not gonna eat a big plate like y'all gonna eat a big plate. You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all take this food with y'all. Like, we'll keep some for us, but we ain't about to eat all this food. Go ahead and go. You know, I've always seen that. I know I've always seen that through my family, right? Like, it's not men going first because, you know, of some type of hierarchy or something like that. But it's men going first because, like, yo, the women just slaved over a kitchen. They tired, and they got to make some of your plates. You feel me? They got to make your plate too, right? Because you're going to want to make your plate, or you want them to make your plate after they done slaved. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's just like, yo, they just not, you know, they just rather go last, right? And I feel like they see the gratification, right, in them knowing that they kids and that they husband are eating and they looking good, you know. And like I said, most of the time, women, when they get their plate, it's a small portion. It's not really a big portion. Now, I know, like I said, I got some sister friends and some friends that can throw it down. Don't get it twisted. I know some women out there that can I know y'all can throw it down, but I also know, like, listen, sometimes y'all don't get hungry like that. You feel me? Sometimes y'all, like I said, if y'all cook, y'all ain't trying to be, you know, in the kitchen eating and shit like that. And sometimes y'all want to take y'all shit to the room, right? Like, we in a place right now, we in a reality right now, like, family dinners aren't even really, I think they trying to bring that the concept back, but since everything has become so digital, so virtual reality, right? I think, and this was even before this, when did I start taking my food in the room, bro? Like, I don't think I never really took my food in the room unless, like, it wasn't Sunday dinner, right? Like, Sundays, we made sure we at the table. You feel me? As a family, we make sure we at the table. Me and my mama at the table, right? During the week, do what you want to do, right? Even so, we'll watch some stuff on the couch eating, right? We'll make a day for that. Because sometimes you lose that essence. You don't want to lose that kinship at the table, because it's really kinship. It's really getting to know your family. Like, yo, how was your day today? What's good? What's popping? You know, like, or even eating at the TV, right? That's even fellowshipping, right? Oh, ha, 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 ha. Like, you know, the TV is funny, or, oh my God, what just happened? Right? You watching the news. It's been multiple occasions where I fellowship with my family, either at the dinner table or at the, or with my mom at the dinner table or at the, at the news. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just think at the end of the day, it just needs to be probably like I know a lot of men are going to say themselves, right? And I don't totally disagree with that. Like I said, right? If they bringing it home, right? Please wait. Let me just get it to, and especially if they coming home in enough time to get food. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be disrespectful and have them kids and you eat before he get home. And he can come home at a